Hey guys, welcome to Vlogmas Day 9. Alright guys, my name is Abby. We are here for Vlogmas doing 14 days. We are on day 9, so just a few more days left in this Vlogmas. We've been doing vlogs, day in the lives. We did a morning routine. Spent a day with my friend and I. You ran errands with my husband and I, Jared. You got to see the dogs, Morty and Lily. And then, of course, we have sprinkled in makeup content. I am reorganizing my makeup. So, in today's video, you're going to see it's a little chaotic, but that's alright. So, yeah, let's just keep watching. We're here with my weekly makeup basket. But sometimes not weekly. My makeup basket. Alright. Yeah, you get it. We're gonna like switch out makeup, shop my collection, and go from there. So these are my products, and I've recently been using them in the bathroom, and that's been working out pretty good for me. So we'll just kind of keep that system until further notice. This will be the last weekly makeup basket for the year. I am gonna post a video that I think will be really fun, like before the year ends, and I'm curious to see your reaction on it, but you'll know once it goes up. But otherwise, yeah, we're gonna focus, I think, on holiday makeup, makeup that's specifically created during, like, for a holiday release. I think that's what we're gonna do, but if we grab some other things along the way, then we will pick that or go with that, or you know what I mean. So these are the products that we have picked last week, so that video is up. This Ofra, this is a banana powder. It's, I feel neutral about it. I think it might be a little bit too dark for me, but it doesn't look bad. So it was like a chopping block item. I'm going to hold on to it for just a little bit longer. I absolutely love using the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. This is gorgeous. If you own it, here's your reminder to pull it out. If you've always been on the fence about buying it, I would definitely buy it next time you see it on sale. It's really nice. I only got a week with it this go around, but I do like it. Here is a Morphe blush palette. This one is the 8C. Is it just Cool Pro 8C? I used it a couple of times. I honestly didn't get as much use out of it as I would like, but I think we'll put it back for now and just plan to pull it here again in the near future. Here are brushes up here. We're going to skip that for this video. These are kind of divided as I use them. So these are most of my base products, what would fit a base product. So we have a beauty blender. For primer, I am using the Wet n Wild. This is the primer serum. We are less than half in there, so we're just going to keep using this until it's all gone. I'm also trying to use up this e.l.f. hydrating primer. This particular color is in light peach. I do like it. I've used a good bit, but I also still think there's a good bit left in there, so we'll keep working on that. And then I have a couple of products like the Milani Fruit Fetish and Pumpkin Spice. We have a lip mask by Seraphine, and then this NARS Laguna lip thing. I don't know. Is it a gloss? Is it a lip balm? I don't really know, but I just kind of use it here and there. So we're going to keep all of that in here. If you're new here, I'm trying to pan parts of my collection. So this year I've really focused on cream products. That's why we're going to stick to that primer and that concealer. But then for foundation, I'm doing the same thing. We are going to stick using the Cienza. This is a BC foundation. It's a BB and CC cream. And this particular color is in light neutral. It's so nice. You can see I don't really have too much more. I mean, it'll probably still take me a month or so to use it up. This is nice. I found my perfect amount is 2 pumps. For a while I was doing 3 pumps, but 2 just gives me like a pretty coverage, but it doesn't feel like thick on my face. This is really nice. We're going to keep it in until we use it up. So that's everything for the base products. And then in here we have powder products. Again, panning some products in this category as well. For powder, we have this L'Oreal True Match. This one is in light ivory. And as you can see, I'm going to keep playing around with that to see if I can finish it up. So we will pull another pressed powder, but we'll definitely keep trying to finish that up completely. And then we have in a loose powder, this is the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Powder. So good. And as you can see, there's not really a lot left in here either, but we'll just keep going until it's completely gone, until I can't get anything else out. Then we have this Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer. I'm going to just keep this in and not pull anything else until this is completely done. And then we'll pull another bronzer. I don't have plans to pan another bronzer anytime soon, so we'll probably start rotating those out. But it feels like a huge accomplishment to get that done. I didn't get to use these products a ton because I pulled so much and I only used it for a week. But I do love the Ofra Blissful, so we'll put that back in my collection. So nice. And we'll pull another highlighter. The IT Cosmetics Je ne sais quoi. We got to use this a couple times. Really enjoyed it, but we will put that back and pull something else. And then Ciate Matchmaker is another really pretty blush. I might not have gotten to it. I don't honestly remember. I just had too much pulled, but we will just put it back and pull it some other time. So we need a pressed powder and highlighter and more blushes to pull when we shop the stash. This setting spray is the Wet n Wild Coconut 3-in-1 setting spray, but there's not much in here. So I think I'm actually going to pull another setting spray that's in my collection and kind of mix the two because I don't like the nozzle on the bottle of the other one. I do like to mix setting sprays. It doesn't bother me. I don't feel like it changes the product or anything like that. I do want to switch out some lip products, so I'm going to put these guys back and we'll pull out some holiday lip products. I'm going to leave in the Hourglass Lighting Edit Volume 4. I really enjoy using this, and it's nice for like seriously quick makeup days. And we're going to keep my brow products. The mascara I'm using is the Maybelline Pulsey, and I'm going to keep in the e.l.f. Brow Lift. If you want more details about the product, they're in the video from last week. So that's going to be everything that we're putting back, and just little updates on the panning items. But let's move to my collection. Okay, my last few videos have been us organizing this IKEA 5 shelf, and you'll see in a moment this other shelf that my makeup's on. I'm not done. It's still in progress, and I don't fully know exactly what it's going to end up looking like. I'm just enjoying playing with makeup, enjoying the journey of organizing, and just kind of finding it relaxing. So, let's just dive down. I'm not going to go through each drawer in this video. I did that in yesterday's video. So let's just jump into the face drawer. Alright, who remembers these days? It's been a while. I've had my other makeup storage situation for a while now, and I like it. It's still good. I might still go back to it, but at the same time, this is fun. Alright. So in here, we are going to put back this Ofra powder, and we need to pull another pressed powder. See, I feel like these are like this is the e.l.f. Camo. This one is in light 210 neutral. Other than the tones being different, I feel like the level of how dark it looks on my face is the same. Like, it's like my skin tone, but like a little bit darker. So I think I'm gonna skip on these for now. Just sit them to the side for a moment. Oh, okay, let's go with this one. Well, okay, which one do I want to pan next? I think that might be more of the question. This CoverGirl Clean Fresh is a little bit older in my collection. This one's in Fair, 120 Fair. I think that might be nice. So that's a contender. I like that it's a pink packaging. I kind of like having something that could set my whole face and not just be a finishing powder. And this Maybelline Superstay I don't feel like does a good job setting my whole face. I don't remember how I feel about the CoverGirl one. It's been so long since I've used it. But I'm just going to set those to the side. This one isn't a great color match for me either. Actually, I just haven't really used it in a while, but I know it's more of like a finishing powder. The L'Oreal Infallible is good though. I think this one does a good job of setting my face as well as the CoverGirl. Do you guys hear Morty over here making a nest? Oh my gosh. Morty, what are you... No, this towel is not for you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little guy. Morty is my 17-year-old Pomeranian. So we're just going to let him keep digging, I guess. So with the Glowish by Huda Beauty. You okay? But I don't really want to pan that one right now. So let's go with the CoverGirl Clean Fresh and work on this for a little while. Or at least see if we want to work on it for a little while. Alright, we put the other stuff back in. This is that spray that I was saying that I want to mix the two. Actually, there's a little bit more in here than I realized. I think I don't like this sprayer. Let me see. No, that's fine. What memory am I thinking of? I was thinking I didn't like the spray on this, but I might be thinking of the It Cosmetics setting spray that I had. That sprayer was awful, but the product was so good. This sprayer is actually nice. So I retract what I said earlier. We'll finish this off completely, and then we'll gravitate towards one of these two. I haven't decided which. We don't need any concealers. We don't need any foundations or primers. So I think we are good with this drawer. I was wondering, he did find a comfortable spot for at least a couple minutes. Okay. Oh, alright. Alright, so we did this blush drawer together in yesterday's video. I asked you guys what I should do with this space. So I am filming this on Wednesday night to go up on Friday morning. So I haven't seen what you guys told me to do yet, but I'm excited about it. But these are all my single blushes, so we're gonna put some of these back in. So we'll put this Catrice one back, no, Ciate one in. So I have two Ciates, they're just different kinds. And then we have the It Cosmetics. I think I want to do, well, I know I'm going to pull a face palette, actually, that is Holiday Blush. You guys might be able to guess. So I think we're okay on blush singles. New configuration. We'll see how long this one lasts. Okay, my highlighters are just sitting in here. This isn't going to be the final organization for them. I was really just playing to see if these containers fit like this and if I would potentially want to buy more to fill this drawer out. And one of my concerns with the IKEA 5 is things are like hard to see once they come to the back. But I don't know, it might be nice to have 3 more and then maybe put my bronzers in one. I'll think about ordering that, or we'll just kind of see. But for now, these are my highlighters, so we'll add the Ofra one back in. Also, these, I mean, they're cute, but they're not like the most face efficient. So that's like the other thing that I'm not really sure about. But anyways, I don't think I want to pull a blush palette, so ooh, I haven't tried this Color Rain one. This is in Selfie. This was given to me and I haven't tried it yet. So I think I want to pull that one for the week. And let me, or I guess a couple weeks. So let me grab another one. Ooh, I haven't used this one in so long. This is Classic Becca Pearl. I like this one so much, and I haven't pulled it in quite a while. It's white until you blend it in, and then it's just like a beaming highlight. What I like to do is put it on first and then put my blush on top, and then that kind of helps it blend in and not look so intense. But I think I'll just stick with those two for this week, and we'll move over to the rest of my makeup and pick out some palettes. So this is what the rest of my collection is currently looking like. It's a little bit of a hot mess, but that's okay. It's a work in progress. So at the top, we still have my bronzers. I think I'll probably end up leaving my palettes maybe on the top shelf or maybe the middle shelf. I'm not quite sure. And then these clear containers, whatever I'm not going to use for makeup, I want to use them to organize other parts of my house. So again, we'll just kind of see what happens. Alright, so we're going to come in to the palettes, because there's a couple here that are like holiday, like straight up holiday, and then we're also going to go through my lipsticks at the top to get those kind of more holiday products as well. So I have a couple of palettes that come to mind when I think about holiday. Some that are actually holiday palettes, and some that aren't. Like this Too Faced Chocolate Gold is not a traditional holiday palette, but I think the colors inside of it just scream like festive holidays. So pretty, like the greens, the golds. You have a lot of neutral colors to tie it all together, and it still smells like chocolate. Love that. So we'll pull that. So we're going to pull a couple of different palettes, and then the one that, of course, if you have these in your collection, you have to grab them out. These are the Too Faced Gingerbread. This one's the extra spicy, and here's what it looks like. I don't feel like the colors themselves scream holiday. I think it's more of the palette's packaging, but they are really pretty colors. They're nice neutral, kind of get everyday looks out of them. So we will pull that. So that's two palettes that might be good, but let me just do a little one over to see if anything sticks out to me. One that kind of sticks out to me, but I don't know that maybe it was released at a holiday time. Do you guys remember the Too Faced Natural Lust palette? I think there was like a couple of versions of this that came out. It's so pretty on the inside. It's like a cool tone. I think I already have enough eyeshadows, but that is one that kind of caught my eye. And I don't think there's any over here. I'll tell you one. This one came out during the holiday season a couple years back, but this is the Beauty Ray Christie times ColourPop, the At Foresight. So if you happen to get this one, this would be a pretty holiday one to pull out with the greens and again the golds and the more neutrals. This one's a really pretty palette, so we will go ahead and shout it out but not grab it. Oh, and then if you have any of these like single tin of the Too Faced palettes, this one's Salted Caramel, they're so cute. They're so cute. So these would be also good holiday palettes to pull if you have them in your collection. I mean, honestly, any palette could be a holiday palette, but I'm just thinking of ones that were released around the holiday times, because I'm sure you have at least one of those in your collection, even if it's not like ones that I have. But that's gonna be everything for this top section, but I do want to grab some palettes down here. Okay, this is the blush palette that I was thinking about. This is the Tarte Blush Bazaar that came out quite a few years ago at this point, but I love this one year round, but with it being like that holiday themed packaging. We're going to pull this to use for blushes, and there is a highlight in here as well. I just think this is so pretty. Even through the years, it still performs really nicely. So we're going to pull that. If you have any of the Hourglass palettes, these would be nice to use. They come out every holiday. This is the Lighting Edit. This one is quite a few years old, but it's also a pretty option. I got it at the same time as I got that other Hourglass one that I showed you already. Hourglass is worth the money if you want to spend it, but it is quite a big investment, especially in these times of inflation. So, I mean, obviously no pressure, but if it fits your budget and you're curious, definitely would be a nice one to pull. This one came out during the holiday as well, the Sugar Glow Kit by ABH. I'm not going to pull it because I pulled it recently, but I remember getting this around the holiday time. Actually, the same year, I believe, that I bought the Blush Bazaar, but also has held its, it's still good. It hasn't gone bad. It's no complaints about it. I think, is that everything? In my mind, I had a little bit more. So let me just check through one more time. Oh, this is Charlotte Tilbury. They come out with holiday palettes sometimes. So this is the Instant Look of Love in a blush. And this has eyeshadows and face powders. This is really pretty. Again, if you have it in your collection, just a reminder that that would be a pretty thing to pull this time of year. This isn't necessarily holiday, but I feel like the packaging is pretty festive that I'm just going to go ahead and include it. But this is the Too Faced Natural Face Palette, and I really like this. I can use pretty much all the colors in here, and I'll like mix and match them. But this is so pretty. It smells good. It has beautiful packaging. And again, I've had this one for years, and it has stood the test of time. The product is still good. So those are all great options. Alright, like I said, I'm going to go through to see if there was anything else. I know that the brand Benefit likes to come out with these kind of palettes. They'll do either the 3s or they'll do the 6 this time of year, and I feel like they're good. If there's one that has multiple colors that you would like to have, I would say get it. I definitely need to give mine more love. They are a little bit neglected in my collection. But if there's only like, if you see a palette and there's only one color you really want out of it, then I don't think it's worth it. But if you want like 1 or 2 or all of the colors, then maybe that is worth it to you. So that's going to be everything for face, and I believe we went through everything for eyes. Oh, let's talk about this for just one moment. Do you remember when there was a couple-year period when Lorac would come out with the Mega Pros? I wish that was something they continued. This one is quite a few years old, and it's still good quality. It still smells good. I still love it. But this was like the last one they put out, and that's just really sad to me because I think I would have kept purchasing them if they kept making them. But that's going to be everything from palettes. So let's go up to lips. Right, here's my lip collection. A couple of these are just like, duh. You have to get it. They're holiday themed. These are the Too Faced Melted Matte lip products. This formula is really good. These colors I don't wear as much as I should, but we have Gingerbread Girl at the top, Cinnamon Bun at the bottom. Such pretty neutral colors, at least the Cinnamon Bun. But we will grab these. A nice holiday, at least packaging. Colors, I think colors are just vary per person. But we need to grab out some of these Becca lipsticks. They used to come out with this set of the minis, and I think we should grab a couple out. This was such a good formula. I wish this was something that Becca had picked up when they picked up their products, but I know Becca has their own lip products, so it makes sense. Let's see what we have here. Okay, we're going to pull this one, which is Petal. Some of these came in BoxyCharm back when I got BoxyCharm, so this one is a nice mauve color. This one I believe I purchased myself, And then the color here in taupe was one that came in BoxyCharm. If I'm remembering correctly, I could be not remembering correctly. Alright, and then we had the minis, which I believe were the full size options, just made and packaged as minis. Orchard, Rosewood, and Sugar. I think Sugar is more of a nude. That might be a nice option to what we have. Okay, is that all that we are going to pull for now? So that's quite a bit. I think I want more of like a gloss option. Maybe that will be the next thing that we pull out. Okay, I still haven't tried this Healthy Glow by Physicians Formula. And I think the packaging is so nice. It kind of looks like Dior packaging. And this particular color is in Vitamin Beat. So let's pull that. And oh, this is a Fenty Gloss in Heat, and I think this red is so like holiday festive. I don't believe I have any other reds, but we can look. So here is the Heat, so that's like a nice sheer red. That'll be very approachable. Oh my gosh, this Physicians Formula is so pigmented. I wasn't expecting that, but it's right here. All right, she's a win. She's a win. I think one of these, we'll pull this other Becca one in Rosewood, because this is kind of a Christmas color as well. It's this one right here. So yeah, we'll pull that guy out, and I think that will be it. This is everything we picked. Our palettes are here at the top. Brushes are still here. Our lip products have been added to this drawer. Didn't do anything here, but then here we added our powders and highlighters. So yay! Thank you all so much for being here, for watching, and being a part of Vlogmas. It means a lot. Please share my videos with your friends if you feel like they would like this type of content. That would mean a lot to me. But otherwise, I will plan to see you guys tomorrow. Bye.